understand and relate to the fact that a lot of people keep asking me, even right now in 2018, when I get out of a gig with the chapter. That's the band where I'm singing actually right now. They keep asking me, so when does My Deception come back and stuff like that, or even Full Moon Child. So a dude just told me, well, "Come on, bring back Full Moon Child," and I was like, "What? Are you kidding me? We've played like a lot for free, and what? What? Okay, I would bring it back, but right now it's not a priority. Not no, and My Deception, it's kind of a personal project for me, and it will be back. I know it will. Just I'm dealing now with a lot of health and also health in the other way. I've got no money to put the project on, even though I have 8 songs almost ready, kind of almost ready to be recorded. With the, you know, for those who don't know, you spend like 100 euros for a song to make a song ready to be uh, launched. It's not just like you go in your home and record it with your stuff and then, yeah, here it is, boom. And after that, you have to pay another like $80 or 80 euros or something to release the song. And then there's the paperwork and all that shit. And so, yeah, I have the songs, I have everything, but I don't have the guys to back me up on it. I don't want, like you will see in this tiny documentary, I don't want to put up with the shit that I've put up in the past. So fuck that. I will only make this work in one condition. Like, I'll have the money to do it all by myself, or I'll have people that really love this thing and want to go onwards with My Deception and on tour and leave it all behind, and have families that understand that this is their dream. Like musicians, and also only after my back problem is worked, my column. I have a spine problem. I cannot stand up too long, and that really screws me up. But here we go. So, in order for you to understand this, to understand everything that's going by, I will take you back in time to 1996. Wait a minute. This was 1996. Most of you weren't born. I've worked with colleagues that weren't born back then, and I was already like 15 or 16 years old, and I knew that the only thing I wanted was to play the guitar and screw the rest. Of course, this wasn't good for school or for my parents. They were really disappointed, like deception with me, and so you know, I just did everything possible in my hands to start this shit. And so here we were. I was the skinny guy on the left, with a hand on the chin in this first picture. And I would write the lyrics and compose some of the riffs, but the other guy right behind the vocalist with the red, not jacket, but the red shirt, he would be my like main man. He and him we would compose the stuff so we all could play. And this shit started like in 96, 97, sort of. We played into a few schools, and it was a good thing because we were kids, and we were all great fans of the stuff that was going on in that age. Like 1995, we had the Theater of Tragedy first album, and our first Portuguese band going out there called Moonspell, and we were going to all their gigs here. Of course, they had a life before that. We all know that. Only after the outside liked, only after the other countries liked him, only Portugal started to like him. That sucks. I know that, and I feel that. Uh, the other day, I was watching a Catatoni interview, and they said that most of the people, metalheads in their country, don't even know them. It's like, you make a band in your country and you have to get reception from other countries, or else you would be nothing. That's sad. And now I totally understand that. Now in 2018, But let's go back to 1996 just for a bit. So I managed to gather these dudes. They were all my friends, and in the time was like a big boom. Started from like, how can I say, like 1993, 94, with the death metal of Obituary Cause of Death and stuff like that. And and Carcass Hard Work, the album. Oh, everybody would love that. And we were all closed into death metal. Then Sepultura were like a native language from us, because Portugal is almost the same as Brazil, but Brazil is bigger, Portugal is smaller. But and it's like American with British is the same thing. The language looks the same, but it's not the same. So we were proud. We had Sepultura, we had Moonspell. God damn it, we were ruling the world, so we're next, something like this. And yeah, we started to play. We found a garage and started to rehearse and make songs, and they would come out like, why did I slap my fucking finger? I don't know, but they would come out like like snow in winter in Norwegian. I don't know. They would just come out like we made four songs, five songs in a blink of an eye. We started to play in schools and stuff like that nearby, because we didn't use study. There was no studios back then. If there were like maybe one in Portugal, and hidden basements and stuff like that. There was no official studios or influences were, believe it or not, Cradle of Filth and Theater of Tragedy. There, Moonspell was not an influence yet. We hardly know them, but so we went playing and stuff, and then we heard first, before Moonspell, we heard the Evanwood album, not Still Diva. What is Diva? Yeah, I think it's just Diva. I cannot tell you right now because I'm doing this talking interview, and I cannot go to the internet to search. But it was, yeah, the first Evan Wood album from the Portuguese band called something Diva. Was a great influence to all of us. And only then we found out the Wolf Heart from Moonspell, and then these were the days where we started to find out every Portuguese band that was like in the top five for me. Even Sacred Scene with the album Dark Side, RAMP or Ramp, I can say the first album of Ramp was like perfect, and even the second album, I don't remember the title, but the first two albums of Ramp, you had Moonspell, you had Ramp, you had Heavenwood. We were like totally excited. We like, I know this is, I shouldn't say this, but we thought we were going to be the next ones. Yeah, we have these five perfect songs, but there's one thing really important to this. We were all fucking poor. We had no money, not a cent, not nothing. We were just in school. Our parents would drive us to school. They would make our sandwiches and shit to be all day in school, and then no, now that I remember, we didn't. They didn't even took us to school. We have to walk to school. I remember this now, to take a bus, which nowadays you see every parent's kid just drop their kids on school because they're afraid to, like Hollywood shows you, your kid's going to be kidnapped, god damn it, and so just bring it to school in your own or else it'll be kidnapped. And I would have to go to get up while a kid at 7 a.m. to get to school to 8 or 9 a.m. Yeah, I remember that shit now. And had to bring a pack with food from home because no money in my pocket. Yeah, this was Portugal, and this is Portugal still nowadays. But yeah, screw that. So only if you music was not a priority for the families, nothing. So only if you had a lot of money and a rich family, you could just project your band. I'm not saying that Evan Wood or Moonspell are from rich or blah 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 blah. What the fuck? So next we played like in the garage. We composed five songs that all of them I still have in my head. All riffs and vocals and drums and bass and guitar and stuff. And we made a photo session, as you can see right here. It was really not the best one, but back in the day, it was considered a good one. We played at our first gig in a school in Cassin, which is like a place near Lisbon, but not that near. And it was packed, completely full. We got out of stage and you cannot go anywhere. Just people all over the place. It was a school. People wanted to get rid of the studies and do something fun. I remember that day I had a really important exam in my school and I skipped it. Just I don't care about school. I don't care about studying. Fuck that. I just want to play. Yeah. Other people didn't have those priorities like I did, which were bad priorities.
Agora não filmas a mim.
Have you heard that? It's like R2D2 was trying to speak with us. Yeah, lousy amplifiers, and yeah, this was like the age where the band was splitting up almost. So I've left you guys a little bit of the how our Saturday morning were. There's a lot of a lot of bad spoken words and stuff in the video because you know the pressure of doing this song by myself is it's weird. It's like I put a microphone and speak and adjust pictures and stuff, but this doesn't matter. You might have noticed that the song that we were playing in 1996 in our studio, the chorus was screaming "Full Moon Madness," which later we turned into "Full Moon Sadness" because then the Moonspell album came out and we were like, "What the fuck?" So this is not a copy or saying like we were first. No, no, it's just a song title that it came out. I don't know why. I wish it was another song title, but that song title came up, and then when we found out the brilliant, excellent album of Moonspell, Irreligious, we changed it into Full Moon Sadness. But suddenly the band just started to fade away. As you can see in the next videos, if you support this one, I will make other videos and with more stuff, more video stuff and shit. And okay, thanks for seeing this until the end and to listening to it. So thank you guys. Cheers.